This is Joe, and he's been playing badminton for over 5 years. But what you don't know about Joe is that he has almost 2 million followers online. Today, we're gonna be taking Joe, destroying him in badminton, and then fixing it up so he can go to even new heights. So what we're gonna do is first, I'm gonna play you in a doubles box game to see what we need to work on. And then we're gonna pick out 3 things that we need to work on, fix them up, and then try to apply all the things that we learned. Okay, let's go for it. Wait, first, you're a music guy, right?
Yeah.
Show us something musical.
DoReMiFaJo.
We're gonna be playing the box game over here. For those of you who don't know what the box game is, it's gonna be the first line of this entire box. And why this is an effective drill for gameplays in doubles, because doubles is usually quite fast, quite flat. You never lift too high or net too close. So we're gonna play this game and see where his skill level is at and what we need to fix up.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh no! Ooh. Oi. Oi. Outside.
Perfect.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh God! Oh yeah. 3-4.
Whoa, what the?
6-3.
Oh!
Outside. 10-3. Oh, short.
Oh,
short.
right.
So judging from that gameplay, there's a few big focuses we can work on. What do you think are your weaknesses when we're playing a game like that?
Maybe my positioning and footwork.
One is your movement, yeah.
Okay.
And then what else?
Maybe it's the mindset, like.
Mindset? No, it's all skill, dude. It's a badminton problem. I think your biggest problems right now is in your shots, which is all combined with movement. So number 1 is you're unable to hit proper block shots. So when you're coming up to the net, instead of hitting a block, you do either a half, like in between a block and a drive. And so it just comes floaty up and I just kill you. So 1 is being able to hit block shots. Number 2 is being able to hit drives. Because even though sometimes you hit a bad shot and a drive towards your body, you shouldn't always just die right away. So your body drive, you should be able to return those. And number 3 is your smashes. Your contact is good, but when the bird comes up to your back, you never move in position enough to hit a proper smash. So we'll work on those 3 points. We'll start with the net blocks, and then we'll move into the body drives, and then we'll move into bigger shots, which is the backcourt smashes. All right, let's give it a go. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna serve decently quick shots to you near the center. And then as it comes to you, I want you to raise your racket quick, be able to hit it hard, but you choose not to hit it hard and just control it with the tap. So it just becomes a gentle block to around the first service line, okay? So what it should look like is it's coming, you're going block, block, block. You block it soft, so it should land around the service line.
Okay.
You see how your shots are all coming so far? So the reason why they're coming so far is because you're just raising your racket and hitting it as soon as it comes. So you have no option to choose how hard you want to hit.
Okay.
That's why our racket needs to come up earlier beforehand, and then we choose, we can hit hard or we can hit soft. Okay, so you need to get there ahead of time so you can control the power of your shots. Right now you're still coming up, and when the shot is coming, you're just coming and blocking it. The downside of doing this is if you wanted to generate power, you can't in this position, right? So no matter what shot you hit in badminton, every shot needs to come from a position of power generation. So even if I'm gonna hit it lightly, my swing needs to be that of a power generation swing, and then I choose to hit it lightly. So you come up like I can hit a push and then block. Push, block, or kill, block, kill, block. So as I'm serving, I want you to say kill, which is your ready position swing. Okay, kill and then block. Kill, block. Nice. Kill, block.
Kill,
block. See, your kill is not really like a kill. Can you really kill that? Kill is like a hot, like you should be able to kill it, right?
Okay,
a smaller
really?
kill, smaller
Okay.
kill.
Kill,
block, good.
Kill, block.
Beautiful.
Kill, block.
Good. See how much faster your racket is coming up? Yeah, that's what we need every time.
It's hard. Kill, block.
Good.
Kill, block.
Beautiful.
Kill, block.
Good. You see, you come up, I'm too scared to move, and then boom, you block, and then I come up. Even if I'm a pro, I'm super out of position and I gotta lift. Good.
Kill.
Good
Kill
shot.
block.
There we go. That's the difference, right? That was pretty good.
Yeah,
What
thank you.
difference are you feeling?
Yeah, it just feels like I'm ready to, I have options, whether I kill it or I drop it.
So one of your big weaknesses right now is in your drives. So drives meaning when you're in midcourt and I'm hitting towards your body. So one thing that I see you're doing is when you're receiving drives is you tend to hit everything behind you, right? It comes, you're like, oh, or like, oh, it's too tight your body. But every shot, always, it needs to be hit in front of you. Even whether it's low, whether it's high, it's always in front of you. Because in front, look, I can, boom, everything is a small field, right? But when you start letting things behind you, you have to twist and turn a lot, which is hard when the badminton shuttlecock goes so fast. So we're gonna do some body drives. I'm gonna mainly serve around your chest, and I wanna see you do drive, drive, drive. It's mainly gonna be forehand and backhand, and you gotta alternate quick. Okay, let's give it a try. So right now what you're lacking is the 1-2, right? You're going like, it's coming and you go like boom, one.
See.
So as I serve, also I'm not tricking you, right? As I'm serving, you can see my racket head. You already know which direction I'm serving if you watch. So your 1 should already be in that direction. And then as it comes to you, then you have your 2.
Okay.
This is more mid-court drives.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now that you have the feeling of getting in position better more, I want you to focus a little bit more on your contact. So every shot in badminton is never a push. So you have to imagine it's if you're over here, when I'm striking you, you're the shuttlecock. I'm not pushing you over. I need to strike you as fast as I can and then propulsion hit you over. So when you're hitting shots right now, you're kind of pushing the birds out, meaning your contact speed is not fast enough. You're contacting the bird and it's dragging on your racket and you're pushing it out.
I see.
You can still hit birds out, but it's just not gonna be fast. What you need to imagine when you're hitting out is you're snapping it out. So as soon as you're contacting your racket, it's like a bullet. When you pull the trigger, it hits that, boom, and then explodes out. So that means you need a very fast contact point here and not behind. So you need to accelerate, mainly using more of your fingers and your hands, your grip power. Go like boom. Okay? So
kind of like staccato.
Staccato, yeah, on the piano. This is an example of push, where it's slow. It still goes out. A push uses bigger muscle groups, so if the contact's slow. But a hit, where I'm focusing on the contact point, is, right? And you still need the 1-2 in order to do that.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, let's do it. Do you feel that? Your shots are like just pushing out, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So much faster, that one. Ready? Good. It's a little bit better.
Yeah, better.
But I want it to be even more than that. Because that's the difference between a pro and an amateur is how much speed you can generate onto that shot. So just a little bit faster contact point. Good. Good. As you do this a little bit more, if you were doing drills, you'll start to feel that you're...
Yeah, I feel it here.
Right? And you've only hit maybe 20 shots. That means you're not... Well, one is, it shouldn't be that sore because you're not using it as efficiently, meaning you're probably overusing it. But second is, you need to get used to power generation being mostly around here. That's how you accelerate in this last bit. So if you feel like your shot is not fast enough, I would say 95% of the time is because your acceleration on this last part is not fast enough.
I see.
Right?
Yeah, I find oftentimes like I rely on power, and the power comes from everything. So like focusing in on here.
You need to work on power generating all the way from here. Once it's proper, then you start adding in bigger muscle groups.
I see.
Okay, let's move on to our smash. So our last drill is going to be smashes. And when I see you smashing in that half court drill we were just doing, one is that you're not able to get in position enough. So you're always off balance. But the drills that we practiced earlier with the 1-2, those are getting into positions drills. So even when we're coming into backcourt, we need to think of, we're coming up, it's 1 and then 2. Second is, once you are in position, your contact is good, you know how to hit the bird, but again, you don't know how to put power onto the bird, and you have no control over the bird. So one is, we'll focus on how to generate the power, similar to our drives, and second is how to control our angle and our direction a little bit more. But first, let's do drills a little bit to see how it is right now. We're just gonna do short jumps right now. So I'm gonna serve to your side, you're just gonna jump sideways and smash.
Like it has to be a jump.
You have to jump.
Okay.
You have to cut it off. So you'll see like this, jump. Yeah, good. So what do you think is the problem with that right now?
When I have to jump, like I'm not in the right position. Like I don't know.
So I think what you need to think about in terms of getting position is similar to what we've been doing so far. Always just 1, 2, 1, 2. Even if your feet is slightly out of position, your racket needs to be in position. So when you come up, you need to be 1. It needs to be like you're freeze framing in the air, right? You can hold, you're freeze framing in the air as a 1, and you see all your options, then 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
What's the point of the jump?
The jump is to get into position quickly. Because if you don't jump, then you're always staying flat and you never get shots earlier. You can jump if you need to, don't force it. Do what's natural. But the point is to get there quick for that 1, hold, and then 2. Where's the 1? All I see is woo, woo, woo. 1, 2. Ready? I'll count it for you. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. No, it's not. You don't want to do all of this. Once you're 1, you're staying at your 1. You don't move. 1, 2. 1, 2. There's still too many additional movements after your 1. 1 is your setup. You don't need to move after your setup anymore.
I guess I'm too used to like just being kind of loosey-goosey here.
Yeah, you should never be too loose because then you lose all your power. You see where the bird's coming, you get into that position and then you just hold it and then you hit. Okay. Hold, hit, hold, hit. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, good. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Maybe I need to watch these videos later.
Yeah, yeah.
1.
That's a good 1, 2.
1, 2.
Yes, good.
1, 2.
Good.
1, 2.
You have to say the 2 because when you're not saying the 2, I can see that your thing just gets messed up. So make it really clear for you. It's a 1, 2.
1, 2.
Say your 2 louder because you're not doing your 2 enough.
2.
Yeah, it's
1, 2.
Nope.
good try. Replay. Replay.
2.
Good.
1, 2.
Good.
1, 2.
Good. Once you start yelling out the 1, 2, your swings became much more cleaner and you became more in position. And you can see when you're yelling the 1, 2s when they're not as clear, when you're going like 1, 2, your 2 is not as clear of a swing. So one is you need to mentally remind yourself that these need to be very clear swings. It's 1, 2. Okay, so that's good. Your position got a little bit better. Your swing got more simplified. Now let's again think about power generation a little bit more. So similar to our drives, it's power generation is how do we increase maximum speed on contact point. So it's always starting with the smaller swing first. So think of generating power in a smaller contact field, and then as you get comfortable, then you can build up momentum using bigger muscles. So as small as you can first, just pop, pop, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You need this speed.
I'm tiring myself out.
Okay, ready? Let's go. You're not swinging that fast. First of all, you lost your 1, 2. You started doing this, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I lose a bit of that once there's an actual birdie in front of me.
So again, you say 1, 2 out loud. You have
1,
to do this
2.
in your training. And second is swing as hard as you can in your practice swing, and you need to swing it that hard. Good.
1, 2.
Oh, headshot.
Huh?
1, 2.
Good shot. That was a great smash. 1,
1, 2.
Ah, don't hit me. 1,
1, 2.
Good. 1,
1, 2.
2.
2.
1,
1, 2.
yes. 1,
1, 2.
2. Yeah. Intense.
1,
2. Yes, have the intent.
1, 2.
Good. In the famous words of Bruce Lee, if you do not exercise your mind, you cannot control your body. I don't know if he said that.
Thank you, Sensei.
You're welcome, student. If you enjoyed this badminton lesson, then make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out all our badminton resources down here in the link below. And Joe,
What?
I'm a lot taller than you, aren't I? Oh. Maybe that's why you're not good at badminton. That's funny? Yeah. Oh, okay.